OK, thank you. Dowsing has many practical uses. Among other things, Wing Commander Clive Beadon is one of the most eminent and best-known dowsers. He uses dowsing to find oil. Is it really possible, Clive, to dowse and detect something that's miles away?
Yes, map dowsing is the quickest way of doing it. It's nothing for me to look at a map of something that's going on in Africa or South America to be able to say instantly what's there to find.
So what is dowsing? Is it possible for you to explain it?
I don't think anybody can give you a proper answer of what dowsing is. It's an activity of the mind and the right-hand side of the brain, not the left-hand side, which is the more logical side. And it's endless what you can do. If you can train your mind like any other activity, it has to be trained and has to be worked on.
So can you give us an example of one of your past successes?
I can tell you what I've done in oil, which upset me a bit, and that was BP asked me to look at the problem. I had approached them to see if they'd be interested in my ability. They saw what I could do. They produced a small map with an X on it and said, tell us where it is and tell us how much there is, and no indication of where it was. I found a flow, I found a depth, passed it back to them, and they said, that's jolly good. Very close. But this is industrial espionage. Please keep away.
Well, you don't look like a James Bond to me, if you don't mind me saying so. But what are you working on at the moment?
Well, as you probably all heard, there's a comment in the press that there's oil in Windsor Great Park, around about the castle. I thought I'd have a look at it. And the method I use is, here's a sample of oil, crude, here's my pendulum I find it with, and this is a control which I put on the map to show that everything is as peaceful as possible. And it's done very simply like this. I know the colour of oil, one of the colours of oil, so I use a colour wheel. I use a pointer like this, and I run over the area.
And where is the area?
The area lies south of the castle, and down this area down here.
And is there a lot of oil there?
I reckon there's about 50 to 75 million gallons of oil.
Where is the oil exactly then in Windsor Great Park?
I think it's just about here. See where the D of Windsor is there. It's not far from Frogmore House.
Okay.
North of Frogmore House.
Are there any problems with getting this oil out?
Yes, the problem will be to get out the oil without causing a scream from the environmentalists that you're damaging their area. Because if you get the oil into the water structure in the ground, that is the water table where the bulk of your London water comes from, then they'd be hell to pay. But
so what you're saying then is that if they don't take the oil out correctly, if they were to go ahead and try and do it, they could pollute all of London's water?
They could produce a great deal of it.
Thank you very much. Wing Commander Beadon.